There is a strange assumption in modern spirituality that magic should be chaotic, wild, unpredictable, emotional, mystical in the sense of structurally vague. But that has never been my experience. Because real magic, the kind that changes a life, a nervous system, a trajectory, is not random. It is patterned. It is architectural. It has internal mathematics. And over time I began to notice something unsettling. The forces that challenge coherence are often the very forces that create it. In myth, we call one of these forces Apep, the serpent of dissolution, the disruptor of order, the one who threatens the solar path. But here is the paradox. Without resistance, structure never becomes conscious. Without friction, intention never crystallizes. Without opposition, there is no refinement. So in a strange way, every time confusion arises, every time chaos enters the field, every time doubt, fragmentation, or psychic noise appears, it becomes a test of architecture. Can the system hold? Can perception reorganize? Can awareness remain stable inside complexity? If it can, then magic is not fantasy. It is engineering. Inner engineering. Perceptual engineering. Existential engineering. And so, over the years, I began to understand something that sounds like a joke, but isn't. My magic is structurally coherent. Thanks, Apep. Because opposition forced clarity. Disturbance forced refinement. Disruption forced design. In this sense, the adversary is not merely an enemy. It is an architect of hidden necessity, a sculptor of invisible frameworks. So the question is not, how do I avoid chaos? But, how do I build a system that transforms chaos into coherence? That is the work. Not performance. Not belief. Not spiritual aesthetics. Structure. Lived structure. Embodied structure. A way of being that remains intact even when reality becomes turbulent. When that happens, magic stops being an idea and becomes a stable technology of consciousness. So yes, my magic is structurally coherent. Thanks, Apep. Pause, slight smile. Because every serpent eventually reveals the geometry of the sun.